Hey everybody, so Wednesday, a buddy of mine from work, my buddy Dan, who's one of the guys that got into comic books, was like, hey, you know, you want to go comic shopping? I'm like, yeah, man, I'll go comic shopping with you. So we drove out to this town about an hour away. It's called Blue Springs, and they have my favorite place in the Kansas City metro area to buy comics. It's this little shop called A to Z. Everything in the shop, except for like the wall books and the new stuff, is half off. But the wall books are incredibly reasonably priced, so it might as well be half off. But anyway, before I get to what I got today, I wanted to show this off. I picked this up last night at Walmart. We ran in to get like light bulbs and milk because there's nowhere else in town to buy light bulbs or milk. Well, there's somewhere else to buy milk, but not light bulbs. But I picked this up. It's 20 bucks. I thought it was kind of cool. It's like the box set of the Planet of the Apes movies. You get all 5 of them. So that's pretty neat. And I got it home and I realized it was Blu-ray. So right on. It looks really nice in Blu-ray. I watched Planet of the Apes this morning. But anyway, enough of that. This is what I picked up at the store today. I have not had the opportunity to bag and board this stuff, but I really like this shop to finish runs, you know, because they have a bunch of stuff. The majority of their stock is like from the mid 80s up. They do have some Silver Age stuff. I picked up some Silver Age books, I guess, but you know, it's like you can't find anywhere else they have it. And they do a lot of like, if it's a mini-series, they'll just bag them all together, which is awesome if you're interested in starting that mini-series. But if you just need like issue 3 out of a 4, then, you know, hopefully they have extra issue 3 in the box. But let's get to this. Starting off, I got Ecstatics. Oh, the glitter's horrible. Ecstatic number 1. I picked up a lot of the issues that the previous issues that I've picked up from Ecstatic. I got out of the dollar bin at the shop where I now have my pull box. This is issue 2, and I don't mind the price tags because they were all half off. So a lot of these were like $1, $1.50. This is issue 5, and I was looking into getting the omnibus, but the price that I've been getting on the single issues, it's, you know, it's cheaper for me just to pick up the singles than to buy the omnibus. This is issue 6, and I've been a huge Mike Allred fan forever, really since early 90s, his Madman stuff. He did that cover with Jeff Darrow. I want to say it was a Madman issue that had Rusty. Not Rusty. Yeah, Rusty and Big Boy were on the cover. It was really, really, really cool. But that was Jeff Darrow. But it doesn't matter. But Madman's awesome too. This is number 7. These books are more or less in great shape. Some of the older ones not so much, but these are great. This is number 8. So I'm very happy to have all these. This is number 9. There it is. 10. 11. With El Guapo. And the ones that I've bought earlier, I've already read those, but these I'm yet to get into. Number 12. That's awesome. I like the colors on these. Number 13. Number 16. Number 21. 22. And 25. So, unless I'm mistaken, I think I'm only missing like 1 issue of Ecstatic. And then I have all those, but they didn't have it at the shop today. This next title, I'm going to save this for last because it's kind of cool, but at the same time it's pretty sad because I'll get to why it's sad. Okay, moving on. We have Fables, number 18. Big Fables guy. I'm down to maybe, I don't know, 2 dozen issues of Fables. Number 28. Number 76. And number 83. They had a lot more of the Fables, but I put them back in lieu of something else. I managed to find a nice little run of Swamp Thing, and I'm working on my Swamp Thing now because I did the trade with the Division of Comics, and I really got into it. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. I have a couple of the Alan Moore Swamp Thing issues, but I really liked Scott Snyder's take on Swamp Thing. But, you know, I don't have any, prior to the New 52, between the Alan Moore stuff and then the before New 52, I didn't read Swamp Thing. But this is number 18. And this is probably the worst book in the whole bunch, and it's got that little right there, but that might pop out. Number 19, that's an awesome cover. Number 20. 21, also very cool. 22. And 23. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see where Charles Soule takes this, because a couple of these are his. But, right on. Moving on, I have some more 100 Bullets, and this is the same kind of thing with Fables. I'm down to just a couple, oh man, maybe less than 20 issues. Maybe. I'm not, off the top of my head, I'm not sure. But I picked up number 6, and for the price, I wasn't going to pass that up. I mean, these books have gotten like stupid, crazy hot as of late. Number 7, number 11. Yeah, if somebody would announce that they were doing like a Brigade movie, that would be awesome. Then we could all sell our crappy Image books from the 90s and buy something good. I picked up, this is another run that I'm working on. This is the Cloak and Dagger miniseries. This is number 3. I think this is the last one that I needed for that. So that's very cool. And then out of the regular series, I have number 6, number 7, and number 11. So I think I'm down to two or three issues of Cloak and Dagger. But I started that like a month ago, so you know, right on. This next title, this is something that I think is really overrated, or not overrated, underrated. And Vin Crew just talked about it in one of his videos too. But this is Dark Horse Comics. They did Dark Horse Comics, and then they did Dark Horse Comics Presents. It's the same kind of thing. It's an anthology. It's a bunch of short stories, various characters. You see what I'm saying? But like the first Star Wars Dark Horse story, or the first Star Wars story that Dark Horse did was in an issue of Dark Horse Presents, or Dark Horse Comics. Then we have number 8, the first Prince of X. Number 9 with some RoboCop action. Number 10, and I can't remember where I saw this, but I'm sure I'd seen this lately on YouTube. So I'm sorry I can't remember who showed it, because I would have totally given you a shout out. Number 15 is a very cool cover. I have no idea who this is. Can't read his signature. That's pretty neat. Right on. I'm doing this on my phone, and I just got a reply from somebody about a comment I made about Dark Horse Comics, so that's pretty cool. Number 16. Number 17 with some Star Wars. Number 18 with this wicked, awesome Alien cover. That's pretty cool. And number 20. So right on. I'm all caught up on this now. So that is another rundown. And this last title, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about completing this, because now I'm not going to be digging through the boxes looking for these issues anymore. I mean, I have a couple of these that I could definitely upgrade. I have like a couple VG copies. One of the copies I picked up today was a VG, but it was the last one I needed to complete the run at this point, so I picked it up. But, man, and this was a title that I didn't know anything about before I started posting videos on YouTube, and a couple people were talking about it. I'm like, I'm totally going to pick that up because that sounds awesome. And I'm talking about Kamandi. I picked up issue 20. This very fine plus copy of number 22, Kirby Goodness, $3. Number 42, don't pay attention to that price tag. But this book's in great shape. One of the corners is a little wonky, but that's about the only thing I can see wrong with this book. This book's in awesome shape. Number 43, number 44, Number 50. This is gonna definitely be a reader copy. Upgrade it later, but I mean 50 cents, right? I wasn't gonna pass that up. 53. 56. And sadly, the last issue of Commandy that I needed. 57. But yeah, so that was my haul, man. And by man I mean general persons. Please, ladies, do not feel left out or offended. It's just it's a crappy habit I picked up a couple years ago, and I haven't really been able to break it. But all you gentlemen and ladies, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for the comments. My last video, I think I'm up to like 40 some views and all the comments, so that's been really cool. I appreciate the support. Everybody's like, you deserve more subs, and I'm like, that's cool, but you know, I'm just a dude that talks about comics in his basement sometimes, like today, or in the bedroom sometimes. You know, there's people out there that deserve subs more than I do, and I'm just happy to be here doing my thing, and I'm glad that you guys are into it, I guess. But I watched all your videos before, or all you guys' videos before I started making my own videos, so this is more of like a tribute to you guys. So I appreciate the support. But I've been rambling long enough. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a good day.